Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. Today we're going to do a new mod map tour of 6 Ashes. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome to 6 Ashes. We are here in new farmer mode. This is where you start off. This is what you're looking at. We are not at the farm, as you can probably imagine, but we'll look at that in a second here. So, in the mod hub, so a few things to note here. This is my GBModding. This is 394.71 megabytes. This is for PC and Mac players as well as PS4 and Xbox One, so all platforms. In the mod hub, it says, welcome to 6 Ashes. 6 Ashes, jeez, if I could talk today. You have just been left a house in a small overgrown yard with limited equipment and money by your late grandfather. You will need to clear the yard, sell decorations and owned items to get some of the machinery. Can you build the farm into a profitable business and even extend into one of the nearby farms? Are you up for the challenge? So down here it says terrain height and field sizes accurate to real life. It does have a Google Maps PDA, as you can see down there. So that is a Google Maps image, which is really cool when they do that. Moving over, most things will only work or show up once land is purchased, animal silos, etc. So we're going to go through and purchase all this stuff here. It also does say that, let me see here. Honey pot allotments, hourly income with land purchased from beehives and greenhouses. Greenhouses require manure and water. Then there's the Beechwood Fishery, hourly income when land is purchased. There's one light switch at every yard, which will activate lights at all the yard. Custom lighting, custom grass texture, season supported. There's also, let me scroll down here, field and transport missions, 78 fields and 9 sell points. Enjoy. Okay, there's a lot going on this map, but it is very cool. So yeah, let's take a look in the map. Actually, I think that'll be a good place to start off. First off, let me go over here, turn that off for it irritates me. Turn that down to that. So moving across here, there are contracts, as it mentioned. We'll take a look at the animal pastures as we go through. You start off with $100,000 in new farmer mode, no starting loan. You have a few pieces of equipment, some of which need some serious repair, if not all need some repair of some sort, but we'll go over that once we get to the farm. Excuse me. Then going through here, we have Garden Center, Grain Company, Livestock Barn, Post Office, Sawmill, Severn Valley Stores, 6 Ashes Farm Shop, Spinnery, and Sprouts Farm Market, and there's also BGA in the map. So taking a look at the map, this is where we start off at. Let's see what we end up starting off owning. So just this one chunk of land here, 235,000. On this chunk of land over here, it looks like we have a farm silo, all of our equipment, a fuel tank, and we have a farmhouse, which is fantastic, as well as one field. You don't own that chunk there. And then can you buy most pieces of land? Yeah, it doesn't. You can buy that whole central area if you wanted to place stuff there for free. Okay, yeah, there's quite a bit going on. Sweet. Where is the BGA? I do want to buy that right off the bat here. Oh, there it is. Okay. BGA is 53,000, so not a big deal to buy that. We're going to go ahead and purchase that. So first things first, I think we're actually just going to work our way up. So here's the Beechwood Fishery, for example, and then there's livery stables over there and different stuff like that. So Beechwood Fishery is 87,410 to buy. Let's go into here, and let's add ourselves in some money because we will be buying different stuff. Okay, let's go into here. We'll make it 12. Let's speed us up a little bit. So from here, we're going to walk down to the Beechwood Fishery, and we're going to walk down to the main farm. So that goes out further. This goes down to the main farm. So you have a nice parking lot here for you. There's a lot of good details on this map, which is fantastic. So let me actually go down to 2 times. I think that'll be a little bit more appropriate. But yeah, so coming down here, the Beechwood Fishery is going to be off on the right here coming up. Ooh. Doesn't look like there's a collision on a lot of the bushes, which is really nice. Yeah, here we go, the Beechwood Fishery. Open this bad boy up. Fantastic, looks like a little campground here, which is awesome. Got a garden shack, some porta potties, and different places to fish, which is really cool. That's awesome. I love that you make money off of it too. We'll take a look and see if we can't figure out how much you make off of them towards the end here. So let's hop back out here. We'll head down this way. There is some stuff going on over here, but we want to get up to the main farm first, and then we'll come loop back and take a look at some of that, because I do want to buy the land as we go so we can make sure we're not missing anything. So intersection here, this chunk of land straight ahead is going to be the main farm. So I believe there's an entrance up here, isn't there? Yes. Okay. So here's going to be a sleep trigger. So you're not tired. Go figure. Yeah. This is some of the main stuff on the main farm. This garage does open for you. There's nothing in it right now, but it does open for you. Greenhouse up here. Now, I'm not sure if these greenhouses will do a whole lot for you. This technically says that this is a potato crop growing, so you could harvest that if you wanted to. You do have quite a bit of grass area out here, and it looks like we have a vehicle repair trigger up here. So up here at the top of the farm, big grass area here, and then moving over further, we're going to get to actually kind of more of the stuff on the farm, but this is kind of just some trees and stuff here. So if we head out of this section here, so we'll head out this entrance, then we'll head down, we'll head over to the rest of the main farm down here. Maybe. Should be an entrance, you would think. I'm sure there will be. Here we go. So here is the entrance in. That's field, what is this, 44 over here? No, 44 is over there. This is field, oh, we own this field. This is part of field 51. Field 51, by the way, is massive, absolutely massive field. So here you do have a fuel tank, which is pretty sweet. Is this your, here's your header here. There'll be some other equipment around here. Let's go around this way. I don't know why I'm going around the back. All right, up front here, so there, we got a weeder there, subsoil there. Let's go in the store since we're here and take a look at what we own. So you start off with a Favorite 515C. You also have the Bison Super Z056. You have a Lizard pickup. You have a small grain trailer. Well, just kind of a bulk trailer. I guess it holds everything. You also have a grain header, a corn header, which is nice. They start you off with a corn header as well. Kind of gives you the freedom to do whatever crop you might want to do. So I do like that they do that. They don't always do stuff like that. So you have a subsoiler, you have a weeder, which we just saw. Then there's decoration, the farmhouse mat. So we can get rid of our farmhouse if you wanted to move it elsewhere. It's not permanent. The building is, but not the mat. We'll take a look at what that means in a second. So if we go around here. So here is fantastic. So here is, you can't get this guy out. So nor can you get your pickup truck out. And you can't even get, I mean, maybe this guy, I guess you could if you really wanted to, you could get it out, but okay, yeah, we can get this guy out, but still, well, maybe not. So the reason being, all this decorative stuff in here, all this junk in here, you might think, well, that's really frustrating, but no, it's really cool what they've set up. So if we go into the store and we go into the garage and we actually sell that off, it gets rid of all this. It cleans out the junk around here, cleans out all that different garbage that we had sitting around, and it opens this up so it's actually an area where you can get into and move around in. So it's a really cool feature. Your trailer's over here. Here's your farm silo here. And I don't know if there's anything you can do with these ruins or not. I don't think you can get rid of them. I think they're permanent on here. And is this, oh, well, here's the way to get to the rest of your farm from the other side that I totally missed the first time. But there you have it. So, and field 51 is a absolutely massive field, so just be aware of that. So let's take a look here. There's a lot going on this map. It's a fairly large map. So what we're probably going to do, where's the store at, is what I want to know here. Shop's over there. Okay, so we're probably going to walk up over here, take a look at some of the stuff over here, take a look at the shop, and then we'll buy something that's going to get us around the map, and then we will start taking a look around at stuff. So field 51 also has this little tree island in the middle of it. Some people that'll frustrate, some people won't care, but just something to note. But you can see how big this field is as we go across it. And drink a coffee while we're traveling. All right, let's hop over here. All right, this road's gonna come up. And then we got some different stuff going on. So here's your field over here. And again, I'm not seeing, I mean, I'm sure the trees are going to be a collision, yeah, but I don't see anything with the hedges, which is really nice. Some people that frustrates that there's no collision, which I don't understand, but having no collision is a very good feature, I think. So over here, and these aren't hay bales that we can move, right? No, they're just decoration. So we'll come actually into here in a second. Let's get around to the front. So you guys lost yet with all my crazy moving around? Probably. Okay. Actually, you know what, since we are here, let's take a look at where we're at. So we came up this way, we cut into this road here, and we looped around here. So this road loops around here, the shop's over there. So right here we have the animal dealer, we also have manure and slurry buy point, which we just saw, and we have the livestock barn sell point. So coming in here, right here we should have the livestock buy point. Livestock market. I like the signs on here, which is really nice. Over here we have the sell point. This is the livestock barn. So if we go into here, oh goodness, I'll say I cannot be able to find stuff today. Going across, it's gonna take, oh, it's cool. It takes TMR for, wow, for a heck of a price. It takes silage for also a heck of a price. It takes then we have grass and hay and straw on there as well, so it takes all those. I do like they have a lot of the icons up here regardless of sell points and stuff for them. They just have them in case you have any storages for them, so it is nice to have those icons up at the top. So we have that there for us, and then over here you have a slurry and manure buy point. So manure buy point, slurry buy point in here. So that is all at this animal dealer here. And again, a lot of this stuff, even though there are some pretty large fields, it's going to be more adapt for smaller equipment just because of the sheer size of or not the sheer size, the sheer, well, I guess, yeah, the sheer small size of various parts of the map. So right here we do have the store. It's a New Holland storage. I like they took the standard building and they did some kind of overhauls to it, which I really like. You have your shop trigger in here, which actually, while we're here, let's go ahead and buy us. I figured I'm gonna go around in the Farmer Cop Gator today. I think it would be kind of fun to do that, so we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do John Deere. Let's check this baby out a little bit more. Sure, that looks nice. No, that does not look good. Okay, I'll take that. Whatever, it doesn't matter really a whole lot. Do some rims. Perfect. Okay, this is made for me by Kyle, Quiet Hitman. So thank you for that. But over here you have your repair trigger and sell trigger right here, and I believe this one opens as well. Yes. Okay. So you have that available to you. Here's all your stuff is going to spawn if you have that. All right, so we have taken a look around here. I do want to go in here to the map. So this is horse track and stables. Okay, so let's go ahead and purchase this chunk of land here. Yes. So did it have anything pop up? Nothing else other than that. We'll go take a look at it and see what it is all about. Actually, you know what? It did say something about this in the mod hub. Let me pull that up real quick. All right. Maybe it did. It does say the Udder Dairy Farm, cows and sheep. Pineview Farm, pigs. CJ Farms, cows, sheep, and chickens. Blackacres Farms is just an arable farm. Charlotte's Livery Stables and Stud is horses. And that's everything I'm reading on here, right? Yeah, okay. So we'll take a look and see what we can't figure out. But my guess is it's going to be horse related based on what it said. So we'll see if there's actually, yeah, so there's, we'll just drive through the bushes and hop out here. So you have like a horse track here, which is, that's really cool as it is. But is it just somewhere you can, oh yeah, this is a horse pen. Oh yeah, they got a feed there. There should be a place for us to put horses in. Yep, right here. Perfect. Yep. Okay, so this is a horse pen. Straw is going to go here. Where is water? Water can't be that far away. That's strange. Yeah, here's water. Okay. Okay, perfect. So yeah, this is a horse pasture area, if you will. So this is that road that we came in on. So this comes out. This is the first field you start with, and this goes back out to kind of the main road down to the main farm and up where we're kind of heading next. So yeah, you have a nice little horse area here. Oh yeah, you can see the symbol on there now. A horse paddock. So I think it showed up after I bought it. But sweet. You have that. Let's hop in here. And we're gonna go, ooh, we're not gonna get hit by a car, hopefully. Cars are cruising on here, I like it. Normally you get caught behind them, but now you're gonna be the one slowing them down, which is fantastic. Maybe not for them, but otherwise, good. Oh, we're in the UK too. I probably should drive on the correct side of the road, not the right side. Coming up here, we have the spinnery sell point, as it's pretty well cozy wool traditional spinnery. I mean, it's pretty well documented what it is over here, which I do like that. So, as you can probably imagine, the spinnery is gonna take wool and cotton. So cotton, wool, that's what it's going to take. Nothing else further, nothing crazy about it. So let's take a look at the map here and see where we want to head. And I do want to do a flyover of this map at the very end. So after we drive around it, we'll do that, just because I want to give you guys multiple perspectives on the map, just so you can kind of understand it a little bit better. So we're going to drive up, we'll take a look at some of the stuff here, and we'll loop up, loop down, drive along the countryside down here, take a look at Pineview Farm, which, gosh, I can't remember what it is, I just read it. Head past the main farm, and then we'll go further down. Actually, well, then we'll shoot over here, take a look at these guys down here, drive into here, and then we'll head back up and head around that way. So that is the plan for now. This thing should get us going there pretty quick. So I'll give you guys hopefully kind of that view is my goal, so we can see, and I'll leave the map on down below so you can kind of see where we're heading. But I'm just gonna drink a cup of coffee here and get us on to the next thing. I did see a few people do early access. I watched Mr. CLP did an early access video of this app, which I thought was pretty awesome. Oh, pretty cool. It's a very, very, oh geez Louise. Of course, it's not a Farmer Cop video without a crash, so there you have it, guys. There's a crash. There's lots of different little plots of land in different sections and stuff like that, but yeah, so up here is that section that has all the greenhouses. I can't remember what it's called now, but so you have different manure, water places to put stuff in here. So if you go into here, we're up here. So this also has the garden center sell point at the far end, I believe, as part of this. So this chunk of land, oh, I guess you just gotta own it, don't you? But it did say at the garden center. Let me confirm that in the mod hub, so I'm not giving you guys the wrong information. Okay. Oh, honeypot allotments has the greenhouses. So I don't see the honeypot allotments over here. But I wonder if those would work for it. So there should be a different section. Yeah, okay, so that's where the actual ones that they're talking about in the mod hub. So I'm not sure about these ones. These ones might just be here for decoration, as the garden center is over in this area, not up here. But there's a garden center sell point that's up around the corner here. But yeah, it might be something to know. You might try it out. But actually, you know what? We can see right now, can't we? Because I got this guy right here. Let's go ahead and throw some manure in here. I can't test the water, but if it'll take manure, I'm sure it will take water as well. So let's go ahead and test this out and see. That's part of the reason to take this guy around. That's kind of nice to be able to do that. Yeah, okay. Oh, is that? Okay, this is just a buy point. That's cool. So, oh yeah, this is where we're at, is the garden center. We're right on top of it now, so that's cool. Okay, the garden center. Now it's all coming together, guys. Yes, the garden center takes digestate and slurry, which explains the slurry tanker down there, and it takes manure. So it's all coming together now. It takes me a second, but we're getting there. It's fine. We'll get that information out. It might just take a little bit longer. All right, let's head down here to the fuel point. All right, moving around here. So here's the fuel point down here, and then there's also an ATM on there. So if you need some gas, oops, well, don't hit the gas pumps, but if you need gas, there is gas here. And then coming over here, we do have a sell point. So we have, gosh, what is it? 6 Ashes Farm Shop. So this sell point is going to take potatoes, eggs, milk. Yeah, okay. Potatoes, eggs, and milk. Fantastic. All right, so that's those sell points there. Let's try to get out on the road without getting slaughtered by a different car. Probably won't happen, but we'll try. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, see, they're really cooking. If we come up here and we head down into here, there's another sell point that's tucked away down here. It's this guy right here. You can kind of see it off over there. But if you come into here, come around here, there is a sell point. This is, gosh, the Sprouts Farmer Market right there. So Sprouts Farmer Market, what are you guys going to buy? You guys are going to take potatoes. Lots of potato sell points. Fantastic. You're going to take eggs, milk, and that's it. Okay, so same thing as the farm shop. So I guess you just kind of want to maybe shop around and see which one's the better price. Can you drive out this backside? Ooh, I feel like you're... Oh, you can. Sweet. That's fantastic. Can you drive out this way? I'm sure you can probably head out this way. Awesome. Yep. Okay. And again, these don't have collisions, which is really nice. So I can just drive down the middle of these if I want to. Ooh, but that is a collision. I panicked. I saw the fence coming. Fence, I'm assuming, is going to have a collision. Yes. Okay. Which, I mean, that makes sense. But a lot of people will wonder what the, especially on these maps that have the hedges all around the edges, will wonder, you know, kind of what the collisions are for different stuff like that. So that goes out to the edge, and I believe that does too. But we're going to head around this way. So we have come up. Essentially, we're up here. We've started here. Well, actually, we've started down here. But, we've worked our way up. We're heading, we headed over here, took a look at all this stuff, and now we're up here. So we're going to loop back down around here, take a look at, well, not that, sorry, the Pineview Farm, and also the Back Acres Farm, not Black Acres Farm. So that is what we're going to go ahead and look at. Actually, while we're cruising, let me, 1 second, check something. Perfect, okay. Want to see how long I had recorded so far. My goal is to try to make these, I mean, not super long, relatively brief, but sometimes you have a map like this that there's a lot going on in, so it's just naturally going to be a longer map tour video, but I think that's reasonable. The only problem is my cup of coffee is going to be cold by the time we're done. I'll have to get a refill. I normally start off my day drinking a pot of coffee. It's very healthy, very healthy. Highly recommended. Okay. Sorry, enough. I'm just kind of going off the rails now. All right, we're heading into here. Let's take a right to head down and take a look at the Pineview Farms, I believe in Backacres Farms. So here on the left we have, does it have a sign? Oh yeah, that's nice, Pineview Farm. So gate's gonna open up for us. Let's go ahead and purchase it to make sure we're not missing out on anything. So this one's $125,099, and that's part of the, okay, yeah, okay. And we did have the pigs show up on there, which that makes sense. So heading around here, we have some storage out here. I'm not sure if some of these are water fill points or not. It doesn't show up on the map as such, but good storage in here, and there should be a light switch for the whole deal here at some point. But there's your pigs. It looks like your slurry points in here, your water points in here, and they have a little mud pit, which is fantastic, and your feed points over here. So you do have to go inside there to get to them, which that gate should open, right? Yes, okay. It's kind of important, I suppose. Manure is probably gonna end up out here because this is not a bunker silo, right? Nope, it's not. Okay. You do have a workshop trigger here, very small one, but you still be able to get a lot of stuff in there and out of there, which is very nifty. Coming out here, you have a fuel point, and then you do own field 41, which is a small field which has potatoes in it when you buy this farm area here. That heads out that way to show off some more different farms and chunks and sections and what have you. But I believe that's the extent of this farm. Yeah, okay, that's everything here. We covered everything, right? Yeah, okay. Yep, the fuel point and the pigs were the main things. All right, now we're gonna head down a little bit further this way, and we're gonna take a look at the Backacres Farm, which should be up this way and then a left. Not here, but oh wow, you got a nice little that's cool. I do like the water features quite a bit. If you've been watching my map tours for a while, you know I get pretty excited about water features, so it's cool to see that. And let's make sure I'm heading the right way. Yes, I am. Perfect. And there's also the post office down here, which is nifty. So you have a sell point right next to this farm down here, which is pretty cool. So some nice grass sections and land around here. So if you wanted to buy them and mow, I believe almost everything on this map is buyable, or you can purchase most of it. So if you wanted to mow that, you definitely could. Do you like the terrain here? It's very cool. Just very, I mean, it's a natural terrain, so it wasn't like they had to make it up and try to get it, you know, to seem somewhat realistic. They were able to make it pretty cool. So here's the post office sell point, which I don't know about you, but my post office does not buy any farm goods whatsoever. It doesn't buy anything, as a matter of fact. It only sells you stuff. They take eggs. All right. I guess the postal workers need to make some omelets on a regular basis or something. I don't know. But anyhow, there you have that. And then, okay, let's take a look here real quick. So on the left side of the road, we had that. We also have a farm silo down there. Let's go ahead and take a look at as far as purchasing this. Oh, wow. Wow. So let's go ahead and buy that. $517,000. You get field 32, 33, 34, 35, 31, and you get this little section over here. So we'll buy that. That's the farm I want if I ever play on this map. No animals. This must be the Arable Farm. Let me go look in the mod hub real quick just to confirm if that is the point of this one. Yes, Arable. Okay. That makes sense why it comes with that much land. So further up the road here, then we have a farm silo on the left side of the road. So yeah, up here in this little area here, I'm going to try to be lazy and not open the gate if I can. Yep, it worked. Perfect. So let's hop out and take a look around here. Different little storage rooms if you wanted to use them for such. Here's your farm silo. Storage over here. Do these guys open? No, it doesn't look like it. But more storage. Not that that matters a whole lot. Storage. Lots of storage. Lots of parking over here. Kind of your storage yard for crops and machinery and whatnot. That doesn't open. Nope. Okay. Correct. They're all decorative. Perfect. Yep. Let's actually go take a look at field 31. Field 31, I believe, was grass, wasn't it? Oh no, it's an actual field. So back here behind the post office, this has sugar beets in it, but this is your field 31 if you buy this chunk of land, that is. The main farm, you could easily put a doormat or something here so you can have that. I believe that's purchasable too. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained, but yeah, okay. So the farmhouse doormat. Let's see if there's any other mods that can be purchased just while we're in here real quick. That's all standard games, in-game stuff. Standard in-game, which makes sense because most stuff's built into the map. Standard and standard. Yeah, so everything else is standard. You just have very similar to like the Alien Gym doormat. You have the farmhouse doormat, which you could place anywhere you wanted. So this farmyard here, that heads across into one of your fields, and this heads into the actual farmyard, which this is a massive farmyard, which is really cool. I mean, not super massive like Stone Valley massive, but it's probably the biggest one on this map, if I remember correctly from going around it. Yep, big storage there, that's for sure. I haven't found any of the light switches, mostly because I haven't been looking. But that'll do it. But there should be lights. All these lights will come on if you find the switch, wherever it may be. And if not the switch, then it should come on at night. So there's all that for you. More storage. You have another. Is this another silo? No, this isn't a silo. This is seed fertilizer and lime silo. That's super cool. That's very cool. I'm glad they have that in there. That's very nice to have that. Which should have, that explains why this stuff's on here, but we should have some numbers by it now. Yeah, seed has a number by it, so this holds 50,000 liters. Goodness gracious. 50,000 liters and 50,000 liters. The lime one, they should make it so it holds like 20,000 liters of seeds and fertilizer and then a lot more lime, because that's what you're going to go through. But anyhow, that's that farm for you. Oh, but they did have a fuel tank. Did I miss that? That's going to be right here. Here's a fuel point for you. Oh, water station. I'm assuming you can probably get water then from that, which doesn't necessarily matter because you're not going to have animals in this farm, or probably not. So, yeah, there's all that for you. There's the Arable Farm. This is the Back Acres Farm. So, let's get over to, yeah, parked it way up there. So we'll keep heading down here. There's a seed fertilizer buy point, which is super cool. Oh, I don't want to visit it. Jeez, Farmer Cop's losing it. We want to drive down there and actually take a look at it. And then we'll go ahead and try to buy some stuff with... Let's get our gate closed there. There we go. We'll try to buy some stuff with the gator here to just show you what they sell and everything like that. So that should be pretty sweet. But yeah, heading further down past the post office and all that, we'll head down to this end of the map. And there's some forestry chunks in here which can be purchased. 149,000 for that. So if you did want to do forestry... that is an option available for you, and there's definitely looks like a forest. There's lots of different tree types in there, which is super cool. All right, we are doing good. We're doing good. I mean, not great on time, but we're gonna make it through, and we're gonna take a look at everything. So I think that's what actually matters at the end of the day. Okay, so here we go. This guy right here looks like, is this the lime one? No, this is probably the seed fertilizer, seeds. Okay, sweet. By those two, and there might be liquid fertilizer, probably not, but I can't guarantee or show that. And this is obviously going to do lime for you, so that is nice to have that next to the Arable Farm or right down the road from it. So if you wanted to buy that, well, let's actually see how much it costs. Is it a worthwhile price, or should you buy it from the store? Fertilizer. Let me do some quick math for you. I got a calculator sitting on my desk. So how much is that per 1,000 liters? So 1,600, so that's cheaper than the base game price. So base game price for fertilizer is 1,900 per 1,000 liters, which is super nice. Let's go ahead and empty that baby out. Okay, and buy some seed and see how much the seed is. Okay. Seed is exactly the same price as in-game, $900 per 1,000 liters. So I mean, if you can buy it in bulk really easily and it's the same price or cheaper, you might as well do it. So that's kind of nice. And then over here we do have a sell point, which I don't want to miss. So this guy is the Severn Valley Store. So Severn Valley Stores is going to take, let's go down to the beginning here. It's going to take your wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, and sugar cane. So that's what it's going to have for you there. Well, it doesn't have it there for you, but that's what it wants. So if you want to sell that stuff, you can sell it here. Okay, let's take a look at the map again and see where we're sitting. So we're down here at the bottom. So I think what we are going to do is I'm probably going to take you guys out for a second. I'm going to cruise back up over here to this intersection, and then when we start driving down there, I'll bring you guys back in. So I will see you guys in just a minute. All right, here we are. So we are back at, that's the main farm there. So we are now going to go ahead and, so we need to take a look at that section out there as well. So I think we're to cruise down around here, take a look at everything as we go, and then we'll head up there and we'll close it out there. Well, we'll take a look there, and then we will go ahead and do a flyover and kind of take a look at some things. So this might be a slightly longer map tour, so I do apologize. I try to keep them fairly short because I know that even a 30-minute commitment is that's a lot of time. So we already looked at the fishery there, so we'll skip past that, keep going down here. This is kind of where you start out at. Is right here at this little pub or bar or whatever you want to call it. And right here we have a lime station. So let's zoom in here. Yep, so a lime station right there. So which is kind of nice to have those at different sections, but there's a lime station for you. I do like that on farms that don't have it all at one spot. Now, maybe you should have taken a look at how, oh, geez. Well, I should take a look at the road first off, but I maybe should have taken a look at how much the lime stations were charging, but lime's never something that's super expensive anyways. If you notice it is super expensive at a place, then you just won't get it there and it'll be fine, but all right, let's move down this way. So down here, we do have a sell point up over in here, which this is going to be your lumber mill. Automatic gate? Yep, perfect. So wood sell point there, and there's the icon inside the store there. And then over here you have wood chip sell point here. So this is where we at. We're down here. Sawmill. So if we go into here, sawmill, and take wood chips. Holy crap! Wood chips at 910. The BGA takes them at 900. Oh my goodness! Wow. Wow. I'm thinking of struggling to get a $200 per 1,000 liter price on Wilhelmina Forest. I need that price there. Oh man, on Wilhelmina Forest right now I have a boatload of wood chips stored. Almost, I think I have like 400,000 liters or something like that. But goodness gracious, I have a lot stored on there. That is crazy. I can't even believe that. That's wild right there. That is fantastic in the most amazing way. So over there is the greenhouse section, but I believe we have to drive around this to get to it. So turn that way. Yeah, so it's over there. Oh geez, I can't. Over there. Yeah, you drive up around this, which might be a little bit tedious to get in, but we'll try to drive around the outside and see if there's a different way to get. Well, how do you get in there? Oh, I see it. So we'll keep driving around this way just for the fun of it. There's a little ravine with a little water source in there. Drive across here. Fantastic. We'll drive all the way around this field. Don't worry, we will get to it. So this is the other side of the maps over there. This is that forestry section right here that we're next to. All right, we come up around here. We should be able to find a fence, and then after we find the fence that we crash into, we'll head up this way. We should be getting close here. And oh geez, there we go. Here we go. Here's the entrance right here. So it would have been much faster if we went outside the sawmill, and went around this way. So out here we have the greenhouses and beehives. So if you buy them, you'll get some income. Which, if we go on the map here, assuming that's the, oh no, it's right there. So we'll sell that off. We don't need that. So that is 11 grand to buy. So we'll take a look at how much you're getting in a little bit, but you should be able to just dump. I wonder if manure goes here as well. I guess it'd be yes. Wonder where it takes the manure. Well, at a minimum, it takes water there. Oh, there's the manure right there. I bet that is it. Oh. Oh, we don't own it, of course. Duh. There we go. You gotta buy it. That makes sense. Oops. Meant to go forward, not hop out of the vehicle. But yeah, there you have it. So you can put manure in there and then water over here, and you have an extra source of income. So fantastic. And that does go out to, well, I hit the wheelbarrow there, but that does go out to this field here. And you got a big open area, not really maybe for placeables. It's pretty Pretty uneven, but okay. Where are we at in the map here? I'm getting lost. Yeah, so we'll head back out this way and we'll head up this road here to be able to take a look at CJ Farms up there is what I believe it was called. Oh geez, well we'll offer a little bit, but here we go. It's a little dirt path up here. All right, and here we are, CJ Farms, which I'm gonna go with at least has chickens. So let's go ahead and purchase this section. Oh wow, 443. It's cheaper than this section here, but it does come with field 22, 21, 20, 14, 15, and 16. So we'll buy that, and it now borders the biogas plant. So on the map here, it looks like we have sheep off to our right. So you have water for them there and food for them there. So that's a sheep pasture there. And then over here we do have chickens for you here, and you can go through the chicken pen, which is kind of nifty. Repair trigger over here. You have a garage right here, and then you also could probably add a doormat there if you wanted to use this as your sleep trigger. So that is an option for you. We're gonna hop back in and we'll drive across the way over there. So getting into this section here, it looks like it's mostly just kind of through the chicken pasture, honestly, for vehicles. I mean, I know you can drive through it, but regardless of how realistic you want to play or what you want to do with it, you may not want to do that. But if we head into here, hop out, we have wool storage. Please return empty pallets. This is probably where your wool is going to spawn, is in here. It's kind of cool. And this looks like a bunker silo. Yes. Fantastic. Storage. Yep, storage space. Storage space. And then over here we have cows, I believe, right? Yes, cow pasture. We also have a farm silo right here off on the side. So farm silo, cow pastures here. Looks like milk, food, straw probably here. Cows there. Yeah, so big storage here. So you actually have a lot of storage on this section as well. Up here, more storage. Again, I don't know if these are actual water triggers or not. It would be helpful. This is a fuel point though. They do have that available to you. But this is the cow pasture up top here. Manure, slurries right there. So there you have that. Let's head over this way. Did I miss anything? I feel like I missed something. No, we took a look at all that. Farm silo cows. Yeah, okay, we took a look at all of it. Where is my... I ran right by it. All right. So, yep. That's this farm here for us. Let's hop in the map here. Oop, it did not want to open up. Okay, so we're going to head up this way now and head over, and we'll take a look at Charlotte's livery stables. And then we will take a look. How do you get to the BGA? Oh, right down here looks like. So we'll head over, take a look at the grain co, the BGA, and then we'll head up and take a look at this section up here, the Udder Dairy Farm. And that is where we will kind of wrap things up. All right, let's head out this way. Am I going the right way? Yeah, this is where I want to go. Perfect, so we'll head up this way. Take a right here. And then here we have the next farm. I'm going to go ahead and hop in the menu here and go back down here. Purchase this section here. So this is 978. This is the most expensive one yet. But it does have the horses there for you. So, okay. So we do have very nice, very elegant buildings here. And then a ghetto slide set up in the back. Over here we have horse food. Water. Buy horses here. I wonder how many it'll take. Okay, it'll take 6 horses, so not too many. There's kind of a horse area there for training. I'm not sure again if that's a water point or not. That gate will open up. Open this bad boy up. Goes out to here as well. So yeah, and then you have this 17 right here as a grass field. So you have this as grass field. Which it does look like you can fertilize it, which is kind of nice. So I do like that when they do that with grass fields, and that one's part of, yeah, okay, that's part of that. So you just get 17 here. That's a very expensive horse paddock and setup there, but of course that house did look very, very affluent. So if you wanted that very nice house, then that would be why you have to pay so much for it. All right, and then looking on here, yeah, we want to head up this way, and then we'll take a right up at the main three-way intersection coming up in a bit, and we'll head down and take a look at the BGA and Grain Co. Oop. And I'm naturally driving on the right side of the road. Should be driving on the left on this map, though. Here's Grain Co. up on the on the right. Still couldn't avoid hitting the sign. Okay, Grain Co. here, which does this open up? It does, to the sell point. That's cool. Back it in there might be kind of a pain, but I mean that guy did it, so you should be able to do it. Yeah, there's nothing else around here that I see. So, yep, just that right here. So Grain Co. Let's take a look at what they're gonna buy from you. Grain Co. is going to take wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn, and that is everything. So just your grain style crops, which does make sense. All right, now we will take a look at the BGA. That's the last thing down on this portion of the map, and then we will wrap it up out at the final farm. Well, we'll take a look at that before we do a flyover. Oh boy, getting the correct side of the road there. I think this is... Is this how you get to the BGA? This must be. I mean, we'll find out in a second. I see the BGA, but whether or not this actually gets to it, we will find out. Yeah, this looks like it right here. Okay, perfect. Yep. Authorized vehicles only. That must be us. We're driving a little blue gator. We must be authorized. All right, so you have some storage facilities here, which is pretty nice to have in case you wanted to put a wheel loader or something in there that you were going to use for doing silage and whatnot. So is this a lime station? This isn't a lime station, is it? No, it does look like a lime station, but it is not. Digestate storage here. Your digester is over here, and here you have two bunker cells. And actually, the one thing I never test, but I actually really want to test it, is let's see if this is. Let's get some silage in here or something. It doesn't really matter what it is, but anything the BGA takes. Let's see if you have to lift it into the digester or if you can pull up next to it. That is a question I always have on any map, and I always forget to check. Yeah, okay, so you can just pull up. Fantastic. So you don't actually have to dump it into the digester, which I know you could play realistic and get it in that way or do whatever you want to do. Whoops. Keep hopping out when I'm dumping stuff, but you can play realistic or do whatever you want to do, but the reality of it is it's a lot easier to do that. So if you're not too worried about that and you just want to sell stuff here, then you can do that. So just be aware of that. All right, now we will head back out. We'll kind of retrace our steps. You know, we'll just shoot across here. Oh. Well, that's new. So that hedge does have a collision. Is that all along here? Wow. Yeah. That does have a collision. So I guess some of them do. Is this one? Nope. Just random ones. Like you're driving through hedges, you might randomly get surprised like I just did there. Okay. So just be aware of that. Let's head out here. We'll take a right here. Or a left. Sorry, it's not a right. Jeez Louise. Oh, I need to get more coffee is what it means. More coffee. Perfect. Okay. Continue the tour. So I should head up here. And I need to take this road right here, right? Yes. Okay. So we'll head up that road there and take a look at the final kind of chunk of this. This is kind of cool. I like this kind of overgrown section. Some of you might annoy, but kind of a nice feature. Really gives that lived-in feel. Perfect. We'll head up here on this country road, which I like the trees on each side. Looks very nice. Might be kind of frustrating to deal with workers and stuff, but Horseplay will fix all those problems. Unless you're on PS4 or Xbox, then you're kind of hosed. But if you're on PlayStation, if you're on what is this here? Is this a? Well, we better buy this because this is probably something for. Holy cow! Well, that's the most land you get. You get field 1, 2, 3, 71, 5, 4, and 6, and these other big chunks of land for $1.1 million. Okay, yeah, so we do have sheep down here, cows up there, and a sheep up there as well. Let's get out of this screen. How about that? Sheep, cows, and sheep. So we do have a sheep pasture right here on the right, and then that is the farm up there. That looks like, I like this farm quite a bit. I'm not a big person to just do animals. I like doing a lot of the arable stuff, but this does seem like a pretty nifty farm. Actually a fairly large driveway too, compared to some of the other setups, so that's kind of nice. We will hop out here, and over here we have sheep pasture. That's just an indoor one, looks like it. A sheep pasture there. This does say water station, so this should be giving you water, which is nice to have that here. Is this a bunker silo? No, this is just storage area. Bulk storage. You do have a fuel point here, as well as a silo right here. So you do a silo. Is there a way to get it out of the silo? Yeah, okay, over here. Interesting how they have that divided up, but that's kind of cool. Over here we go. Here we have a bunker silo over here. This is going to be your cows in here. So cows are right here. And then big open area here for you. Bunker silo, as we mentioned, coming up here. This is going to open up, and then we have more storage over here, as well as a repair trigger there. Some shelving. Yeah, big storage area there. So lots of storage on this area as well, which is pretty nifty. Yeah, that is the extent of this. I believe I didn't miss anything. So let's go ahead and hop into flight mode here. Well, I guess we can do that while we're in here. And we'll speed us up quite a bit more. Okay. So here we are, dairy farm. Looking out about, we have some more forestry areas, actually, these two here. You own that one, so, but that one costs 97. So you do own this one with this chunk of land, which is pretty cool. Okay, so you see the edge of the map there, so you can kind of see where it kind of edges out. So we'll fly along here. Over here you have the dealership there. Some of those little sell points, those that's the manure, the garden center there, essentially, the manure and slurry and digestate sell point. Got another sell point there. That's the one that takes eggs, milk, and potatoes, and that one as well at the gas station there. Heading further down here, we're heading towards the end of the map, but you have more buildings, structures, various things. Here's the starting farm here. There's the field with the island in it, and there's a horse pasture essentially here at this farm. Coming down along here, more structures, various things. The landscape looks really cool from above as well. Very nifty. So yeah, you got lots. There's the farm. You got the big forestry area through there. Coming out here, we have the arable kind of section, so you get a lot of those fields around it. And even to get that forestry area, I missed a lot of the forestry stuff on this map too. I apologize for forestry buffs out there, but we're heading down here. This is the edge of the map, so we can head over this way now. Up this way, we have those greenhouse setups here, as well as the sawmill there, which is nice to have it right next to that big chunk of forestry. Another farm setup down below us. BGA's up here, and we're kind of looping around back to where we were. Yeah, head out that way. That's the farm we were at there. So that is kind of everything on the map here. Let's see. We can't. What do we own here? I sold that off. We own this. Let's see what we get for money wise from that. If we speed up time here, let's go into the F11 screen. We'll then make it really quick. Let's see what we're going to get from that. I mean, it won't be a lot of time because we didn't buy it until late. So maybe we'll wait until we get past this day and then see. We got BGA income, property income there. So let's see what we get at the end of today from essentially what I want to see is how much we're going to make kind of per hour from that. Now, given there's some manure there, so it's going to be skewed, but we'll see if it's actually a decent amount of money or worth your time for it or whatever the case may be. So we'll see about that one. Okay, 384, so not too bad. Let's go ahead and where are we at here? Where's it at? There it is. Okay. We will sell that off, yes, and we're going to buy this and see what we get for kind of most of a full day here. So let's fast forward and see what we get from the fishery kind of in general. So we got 384-ish from that. Now, given it's going to be skewed, this isn't an exact science, but just to give you kind of a ballpark range of you're going to be, a millionaire overnight or you're not, which you probably didn't expect to be a millionaire. But we will see what we get from it here. For probably 23 hours worth of its work. Okay, 768, so that one did a little bit better. So that's just from the fishery. So, all right, that's well, I don't want it to be dark when I close it out, but that's good. There. Okay. Well, if you enjoyed this map tour, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the channel. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future map tours, videos, tests, tutorials, or anything I may post. This has been Farmer Cup, guys. Thank you for coming and watching.